125th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now, Black Ink Radio.
What's up, everybody? What's going on?
What's going on, y'all? We appreciate y'all tuning in with us. We apologize for the technical issues, but the engineer got it worked out.
Absolutely.
So we want to thank y'all for tuning in to Lipstick and Wine with the Clays. This is our first episode. Airs every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we discuss everything dealing with relationships. Who doesn't deal with relationships, whether it's a relationship with your partner, relationship with your friend. We gonna address every topic, and we open you guys to any type of feedback or any questions that you have.
Absolutely. And so what we talking about today?
Baby. Today we talking about I love you,
but do I like you?
but do I like you? Ooh, that's deep.
That's real deep, right?
That's deep, baby. How many of y'all have been in relationships where you love the person, you in love with the person, you think you can't live without the person, but then as years go by, certain traits, certain things unfold, and you really got to question yourself like, damn.
Do I really like your ass?
Yeah. Have you ever been there before, baby?
I have. But you know what? I actually like you, babe.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's a good thing, baby.
Yes, I actually like you, but I have been in a situation to where I did not like my partner.
How did that work out?
It did not go well at all.
So, in saying that, babe, like, what were some of the things that you didn't like about it? What were some of the traits that you didn't like about your partner?
So the selfishness, and being inconsiderate of my feelings, just doing things like you're just not in a marriage or in a relationship.
Right.
And I mean, in the beginning, of course, you know, it's good, it's great. You know,
Absolutely.
you
Yeah.
can't live without this person. Y'all so in love. But then years go by, people change. And then they start changing the person that they are.
I totally agree. I feel like when you meet somebody, it's like those butterflies, those funny feelings, like the first 6 months to a year. But then as you get to know, those layers peel back, and you like, damn.
You ain't that person no more.
Right.
I didn't marry you.
Right.
I didn't sign these papers.
Yeah. But it could be anything, though. Like, I'm learning that it could be anything. It can be because you're not affectionate with me. You know what I mean? It could
Yeah.
be you gossiping to your friends, or, you know what I mean, the way you treat your parents or something to that effect.
Yeah.
That can cause, and it could be a domino effect, though.
It really can. And by that domino effect, it's like, do you really, what makes you really just truly be like, I don't like this person? Like, what makes you stay with this person for as long as you're with that person? You know what I'm saying? You get married or you're in a relationship and you're together, things are good, and then you start disliking this person, but then you don't leave. What makes you stay?
I think it's just comfortableness. Like, you comfortable, you building, and it could be shame, too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or starting over.
Yep, you became
You're
comfortable.
content.
Yep.
You're content. I don't like that content thing.
Yeah, but let me tell you this, though, babe. I would rather, I can deal with you not liking me, because I feel like when you're in a relationship, sometimes you just ain't gonna flat out just like your partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes there are times when you don't like them.
Yeah, but if you stop loving me, then that's an issue. Because even though, like, think about friendships, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
sometimes you may not like your friends when they do certain things, but the love that you have for them keeps you from doing shady shit.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
But is it worth you still being friends with that person because you don't like them? Like, if I don't like somebody, genuinely, if I don't like them, I'm not about to be around you.
but look, people grow, though. People grow. So if you tell me, you know, hey, baby, it's some stuff that you do, goddammit, that I just don't goddamn like. You need to fix this. I don't like that about you.
But what if they don't grow?
then that's another
What
story.
if they not growing? They going in the opposite direction of growth.
Yeah, I think what it is that we all do it. I'm guilty of it too. We meet somebody and we hold them to a certain level in expectation. You know what I mean? And it's like, not to say project, but in a sense, it's a project. Like, I see you where you at. Here's where I think you can be. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong, because they're expecting somebody to be something that they're not, instead of allowing them to be who they truly are.
And I think that's where people go wrong, because you do that because you are thinking and assuming that you can change them.
Yep, that's true.
And you can't change anybody. People have to want to do better. People have to want to change. People have to want to be a better person. But if that's just who they are, then that's just who they are. So then what?
There's nothing
We're
you
going
can
to
do
chuck
about
up
it.
them deuces.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Holla at you.
No, nothing you can do about it. But I honestly feel like, you know, in a relationship, especially a long-term committed relationships, it's probably gonna be times that you don't like your spouse. And I say that because there are so many different things that can cause you not to give your spouse the attention they need.
Yeah.
Like if y'all have children and you focus on the children, or you have a demanding career or business decisions, you focus on that, your spouse might be like, damn, he or she not giving me that time that I need.
Yeah, the neglect.
And neglect. And so
Yeah.
I start looking at that, and then I'm like, damn, they don't touch me, or we not having sex like we used to do. That's another thing. Until then, all these layers start unfolding, and you just like, damn, who did I marry? Who am I with? Like, I really don't like this person.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to kind of look at it like, okay, if they're doing all of this because of their family, if they're working all the time, if they're taking care of the kids, if they're trying to do things to build for your family, and you feel like within them doing that, they're neglecting you, what are they supposed to do? Because they're doing this for the family. They're doing this for you to allow you to have a better life. So is that fair for you to just say, I don't like this person because they're neglecting you, but they're neglecting you for certain reasons? Not that it's on purpose that they're doing it. They're only doing it because they're trying to make a better life for you and the family.
I definitely get that. But in the same sense, that's where that balance come in at. You know what I
And
mean?
communication.
And communication, because guess what? If you're not giving me what I need, then I'm automatically gonna feel like I'm missing out on something. You know what I mean? And I'm honestly gonna feel like, damn, I don't like this person. This person right here is not the person I got with. It's a difference, because when you first meet somebody in that first 6 months to a year, you know what I mean? Everything that they come with, you probably not even seeing or recognizing, because your ass is so in love. You so head over heels. You got these butterflies. You know what I'm saying? And then once that feeling fade away, then you have to see that person for who they really are. I've read something where they said you have to see somebody in all different stages. When they broke, when they ain't got nothing, when they have something, you know what I mean? To be able to decide, goddamn it, if I can stay with this person or not.
That's so deep.
And you know, I really want to, you know what I'm saying, because we're getting it from a woman's perspective on both ends. So I want to bring my big homie Rich Mo to the mic, and I want to just know, Rich Mo, from a man's perspective, how do you feel? Do you feel like, from a man's perspective, that you can be in love with a woman but not like her?
Yeah, I definitely do feel that way, because like you said, like she said, well, I was working, so I forgot who said it, but I've been in that situation as well, so I know that it can be like that, you know. And listening to y'all talk is like, you know, you was saying basically that, you know, what happens if the person is, no, you were saying what happens if the person is working, and basically, you know, and I was relating to that, you know what I'm saying, but then you came with some valid points too that I wasn't thinking about, because I was, you know, I'm the one that's working. I'm the one that's neglecting the person.
Yep.
And I'm thinking I'm just doing right for the family. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of makes me not like the person, because at the end of the day, it's like, why I feel like you're trying to hold me back when you put attention over survival. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need this attention, but I feel like we need to survive, so I'm trying to take you home. And then it's like, but on the other end, I can understand, now you missing out on something, so what happens now? You go look for it somewhere else? You feel what I'm saying? Or do you start to not like me because it's like, well, when I got with you, you was fun, you was this, you was that nice or serious, and you just want to work, and you just want to, I don't know. What I think from a male perspective is that some women need to learn about sacrifice, and that's the part that when it's time to buckle down and do certain things, there's things that you are gonna miss, and communication, like y'all both said, that's where I lack that where. You're supposed to communicate that. Like, look, listen, we about to go into a time where it's not going to be too much this and too much that. And if we talk about it, then maybe we could do it better than just you feeling neglected and me feeling pressured into, working less when I feel like I need to. So, I mean, yeah, I've really not liked somebody and still love them. And I guess staying together was from what both of y'all said was being content or being comfortable. Like I don't like you. I don't like how you are in certain situations, but I might like how you are in most situations. So I don't like you. I've realized I don't like you that much, but I do like you and I do love you. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Right. I think it just boils down to balance.
Yes. Finding the balance.
Yeah. Finding that balance. Yeah.
Balance is everything, because if you decide that you're gonna walk into this person's life and you decide that you're gonna spend your life with this person, y'all gonna build a family, y'all gonna do this and do that, then sometimes you have to make sacrifices too. Like, that person can't always be the one making sacrifices because you decided to go out and work and do what you need to do to build for your family and be successful and things like that. But still, why do that person have to sacrifice because of what you're doing? I feel like
I think they both sacrifice.
Yeah, you both
because
have to sacrifice.
I want to be with you too. I want to be around you. I would like for the person to think that I'm not being around you because I want to. I feel like I have to not be around you. I want to be around you too. So it's a sacrifice in a sense for both of us. But it's just one person feels it more because you're just you're looking for the attention, whereas I'm looking to. My mind can be off of it once I tunnel vision is,
Yeah.
My mind's occupied. Yours ain't. So you still want movie night. You still want, stuff like that. So
I mean, you just get a hobby.
But it also takes you including your partner too. You know what I mean?
That's
a lot
true.
of people,
That's
it's a lot of competition sometimes in relationships where one is competing against the other instead of you just including your partner in certain things.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You elevate, you elevate together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But how you jealous of your partner though? Because people are really jealous
happens.
of people who they're with.
I think it's more so jealous of what you're doing and they want to do it with you. That's like you having a project. Say you're over there building the bed, right? And sometimes the person want to help, and you be like, nah, chill. Like, you gonna slow me down. But it's like, so what? Let's do it slow. So I get it. Sometimes it's like, I don't care what it messes up. I just want to be a part of what you're doing. And I started to learn that about, being in a relationship. Sometimes the person just wants to do what you're doing with you, regardless of if they could bring something to the table or not. And I had to learn that,
Yeah. But I think at some point when you start really what happens when you really start disliking that person and it changes the whole dynamic of your relationship? Like, you don't want them touching you, like, don't touch me, don't kiss me, don't, like, nothing. And y'all start sleeping on separate sides of the bed.
I think that's a hard one to come back from. You know what I mean? Because you're thinking that you're getting this particular person because of your vision that you saw for the relationship and this pedestal that you held this person to. But in reality, they can only be who they are. So they true colors start coming to fruition, and you know what I mean? And you just got to deal with it.
Yeah.
I think at that point you might need a break.
Yeah.
You need to be apart from each other so you can miss each other again. Because I've been in that situation where when someone touched me, it was just like, yo, just chill. I just didn't want to be touched. I didn't want to be, and you start to not like the person, but you don't want to be separated. But I think you need a break to be able to come back to miss that person.
Yeah.
Do you think that you can come back though? That's the question. Do you think that when you find yourself not liking your partner, that you can come back from that? That's something that you can work out, or you just think once I don't like your ass, I just don't like you?
I think that you just gotta take the break to find out. Because
Yeah.
that's when you'll know if that was really the one for you. That's what I think. And
What does a break
people
consist of?
afraid, huh?
Yeah, that's the
What does
question.
a
What
break
does a break
consist of?
consist of?
A break, I mean, for me, in my situation, I can't speak for all. A break, so what are you saying? Because for me, a break just consists of basically not being tied down by the rules and just the needing to be there for you, like the responsibility of a relationship. Like,
That ain't gonna fly. Cause if we
Yeah.
taking a break, then goddamn it, we ain't together. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do.
Well, I don't agree with that.
no.
If you're
that's-
talking about a break,
there's a difference between
No.
breaking up and a break.
Exactly.
break it down to me. Cause if I hear a break, I mean it like goddamn it.
A break means I, personally, I can't speak for all. You lose all responsibility of the relationship. You know, you don't have to. It's just you're not in a relationship, but you're not exactly free either. Don't go out doing you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should just be free. You might mingle a little bit. You might, have some conversations here and there. But I think, having sex with somebody else is cheating.
Conversations is cheating.
I don't agree.
I don't
but that's
either.
another topic.
That's
so.
another topic. We're gonna get to that's gonna be another episode.
Yeah, I don't think I see. You sound like her because she feels like that's another conversation. But yeah, well then I think a break for you is different. Then maybe a break for you just means just being apart, and you still have all the boundaries of a relationship except having to be around the person because you gotta miss each other. I think when you get like that, it's sort of a you feel you're not appreciating that person. If you don't want them to touch you, that's kind of crazy.
I think a break for me, and I think most people can agree, is you take your butt in that other room, and that's where you sleep if you prefer to sleep there. You know what I mean? We take a break on phone calls, on lunch breaks, and stuff like that. That's a break for me. But a break as far as you being able to communicate and talk to whoever you want to talk to, that ain't gonna fly.
Okay, well, see, that's good.
that ain't gonna fly.
What that is now that's you putting stipulations on your break, and honestly, that might work if someone can abide by those rules. Because I know with the person that I'm with, she wouldn't. If I try to go in the other room, that break ain't gonna last for 5 minutes. Now you in the room with me.
That's how she is. We got a rule. You cannot go to sleep, man. If we have a disagreement and I'm on the couch at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, why you not in the bed? We got that one rule. I don't care how mad you get, you better be in this bed when I roll over.
Absolutely, because if not, it's gonna be hell and hot water.
I already know.
That's nice. But see that, and honestly, that probably would keep y'all together. But sometimes, like when it gets to that point, that break, you might need to, need a person in the living room, or, I'm not saying that's what y'all should do. I'm saying for me, I needed to just have some alone time.
Yeah.
Because I see what got me there is just I was used to living alone. So when you live with somebody, it's like if when you come home, you never get alone time.
Yeah.
That can be stressful for somebody that's used to, all right, we can hang with each other for 2-3 days, but then I get this day alone.
Right.
And then I come back to you because I missed you. But now when we go on 4 or 5 years, and I ain't never had a day alone in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like now it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
That makes a difference though, because you can like somebody the whole time that y'all together until you move in with each other, because that's when you really truly learn somebody, is when you start living with them.
That's true. I agree 100%. When you move with somebody and you live with somebody, you find out their true colors because you with them from the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You find out if they clean or if they dirty. You know.
You never know somebody until you live with them.
Until you live with them.
Yeah.
How they do their finances, like everything.
Yeah.
How, like you said, how clean they are, just how they handle things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I got a problem with, I don't know if everybody else does this, but what she does is, when she get out the shower, she don't dry off.
So the water drip everywhere.
So the fucking mat, the mat by the toilet is wet. It's fucking drenched.
I'll be like, did Free Willy come in this mug and start splashing water?
Right. Dry off a little bit.
Man, Free Willy come in here and start splashing water.
Why you just get your wet ass out the shower and then dry off?
Yeah, right.
Just give it a little so that you... I go to use the bathroom. I sit on the toilet and it's like my feet is in water. And now my underwear is wet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not right. It ain't right.
So, but it's crazy though that you say that, Rich Mo, because any small thing like that can trigger you to be like, damn, I don't like this person.
Yeah, straight up irritated.
Yeah, it's a domino effect.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it got, because every little thing just started to tick me off. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like little things. Like, why do you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just like picking my stuff up and then moving it and then don't know where you put it. Like right now, you could call me and say, "Yo,
that's all.
Where's my this?" I'll be like, "Oh, it's in the hill over there. I know where I put it."
Yeah.
But then when you pick stuff up and then you don't know where it's at, and then you catch an attitude when I ask you about it, it's kind of crazy.
Yep.
That's her. She do not like people touching her stuff. When I tell you,
OCD.
I mean, it's the OCD in her, though.
I guess that's what I got.
You touch it.
Give me two of those.
Her whole attitude just
that's crazy, because it seems like you do everything that my girl do, and you don't like everything I don't like. Because it's like, damn. It's like, it's the same thing. Don't touch it if you don't know where you put it.
I think I'm just more chill and more laid back than she is, because a lot of things don't bother me that will bother her.
No, I think that at some point, you know, she said, okay, this is what it's going to be. And you still got that female thing going on that y'all just be doing like, why y'all all do the same thing?
I was just getting ready to say that, Rich Mo. It's like, when you're dealing with, I love you, but I don't like you, you have to be willing to accept somebody 100%. Let me tell you, when me and my wife got together, I had my share of relationships. I was like, God damn it, show me who you are right now.
And I did.
And she did. I don't want to wait. I don't want to see a different side of you a couple months later. Show me who you are right now. I think about a month in, we got into our first argument. She was packed. She had this little polka dot bag. She was at the condo, and every time we got into it over something little, she'd put her clothes in that goddamn polka dot bag. And every time I see her pull out that polka dot bag,
you know what's up.
She'll pack it, but her ass would never leave. She act like she was gonna leave, but she ain't never leave. But
right.
she had
because you know what you did?
What?
You fought for me.
I did.
You fought for me.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to people fighting for me. And because you did that, I wasn't going nowhere. I was like, oh, okay, she different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
it was
didn't
different.
And that's nice. And I feel like, you know, I did that in the beginning as well. But then, you know, the idea of the polka dot bag, that shit started getting on my nerves.
Hey, but that motherfucker didn't zip up either. So her clothes was just hanging out. I was like, at least if you gonna leave me in class. Get you a bag that's gonna zip up.
How long y'all been together?
9 years.
9 years going on 10.
Okay, that's good. Yo, shout out to y'all. Like, shit.
It wasn't easy though.
It wasn't.
I'm telling you, because I'm gonna be real, like that polka dot bag. Like, I feel you, because I was going through that.
Okay.
No, because it's everybody has that thing where you know when they mad and it's about to. See, at this, it get to a point where I'm starting to pack it for you. Like, oh yeah,
That's deep.
okay. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? No, you want to go. Go, you know what I'm saying? Because it gets to that point where, like you said, you don't like the person no more.
Yeah.
So you was at that I don't like you stage.
Yeah, like you want to go, and then now the person is like, I ain't going nowhere, gratified. I ain't going, you know, it's like, it switches sometimes, you know?
That
and that's
reverse
why.
psychology.
Yeah, well.
That's what that was.
It was.
So
Okay.
so what are some things that made you stay though?
When you know how much the person cares for you, you know what I'm saying? And then when you think about the good things, and then when you see, you could tell when it's like, you could tell that the things you don't like are a little petty. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, you're not liking this person just because I need a break. I just need some space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know it's that. I mean, I'm not dumb enough to think to throw something away just because I've grown to not like you. I don't like you because I need some time from you. You're smothering me at this point.
And I think now in today's society, a lot of people glorify having a side piece, like glorify leaving your relationship at the first sign of trouble. You know what I mean? And that makes it hard for a lot of people to have that stick to it. You know what I'm saying?
They don't have
that's not good, because all that does is complicate things. And at the end of the day, if you got to have a whole nother person, you might as well just go on and go ahead.
Because you're going to deal with the same stuff that you're dealing with now.
Yeah.
So you
All
might
over
as well
again.
keep the person you already done been through this stuff
And build with.
Yeah,
and
build
work
it.
it out.
Yeah.
You know what
Certainly
I mean?
when you done been together for years and y'all done build, you know, you got houses together, cars, I mean, you just done built, and you just gonna just drop that at the drop of a dime because you irritated or you don't like them for the moment.
Let me
go
tell
to
you something.
that ain't.
Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody finna get my damn hard work that I didn't put in.
I know that's why
really?
you better say that.
Ain't nobody finna get my hard work.
Cause I feel like I just, you know.
Cause I'll be like Angela Bassett on what's that movie? Waiting to Exhale.
I'm about to say, I love you.
You gonna burn, you burning shit.
Hell yeah, your car be in the driveway with your clothes in it.
I helped you get. I was there for that.
I work 7 days a week, god dang it.
I wouldn't do that to you.
I know you wouldn't.
I wouldn't burn your car.
She'll burn yours though.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a
Nah,
fact.
I think I would walk away gracefully though. You know what I'm saying? Because you losing out on somebody that's good and loyal
Talk
to
to
you
'em.
is gonna be more than enough hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Than what I can ever do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
wouldn't do nothing like that.
Yeah, I think people don't even consider counseling anymore either. I think they feel like it's a joke and it doesn't help, but counseling really does help. And I say that because it helped us. Like, we had to go to counseling a few times, and we might only have to go to one session maybe once a year, but that one session helped a whole lot.
And that's definitely gonna be a topic that we discuss on our podcast is counseling, because I think counseling works wonders. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be willing to do it. You gotta be willing to do the work. You know what I'm saying? And that'll take you from I love you but I don't like you to I love you and I like you.
Yeah.
If you do the work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm in love with you all over again.
Girl.
So let me ask y'all a quick question, right? So
What's up,
I did the counseling and all that, right? So
Yep.
what happens when y'all just don't have the same morals and values? Like, y'all don't think the same. You see how you feel like talking is cheating, and I might not feel that way. Like, you know, like, what happens when that happens?
I think you just gotta communicate, like talk. Like me and my wife, like one thing that we do good is like when different scenarios come up in life, like if we on social media and we see like a post regarding some celebrities going through something or like a friend is going through something, we actually talk about it and we put ourselves in that situation and we like, babe, how do you feel? What would you do? You know what I mean? So we can better understand
So you
each
can
other.
understand each other.
Yeah.
I think that was my biggest problem with her is that we don't know each other. And we never took the time to know each other. And whenever I do something wrong, don't do that. It ain't like us talking. Is why'd you do that? That's bad. You know I don't like that. And I'd be like, no, I don't. I don't know that you don't like that. I know that you don't like this. But then she tries to put this and that in the same category. That's in the same category to you. And that's why I told her, like, we got to get to know each other because I don't know what you don't like. I know you don't like that, but to me, that and this is different. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
the worst thing that you can do when you're starting a relationship is be quiet and
Yeah.
just let somebody do whatever they want to do to you. You know what I'm saying?
Drop the
That's
ball.
where you go wrong.
I truly believe in you have to teach somebody how to treat you. You have to speak up when they're not doing the things that they supposed
Put
to
your
do.
foot down.
And you know her problem is she always said she don't feel like she should have to teach somebody, and a man at your age, a man should know. And no, everybody's
But no, sometimes
different.
you don't know.
Everybody's different though.
Yep. Everybody
the last
requires
person
something
probably
different.
the last person, you know, and I'm different. I feel like my woman could talk to whoever she wants to. You can have friends. I don't care. You know.
I'm glad you just said that. That's most important. You don't ever want to feel like you got to control your partner. If you can't trust them and you can't, you know what I'm saying, trust them to be who they are, you don't need to be with them.
Yeah.
Because I've been in every relationship I've been in before I met my wife. I didn't trust them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't trust them at all.
I
but
didn't either.
with her, wholeheartedly, I trust her with everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
trust
think
you
that's
too,
the. I
babe.
think that's the. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's do that. And I think that's the big thing between us. There's no trust. That's it. There's no trust because
Well, can you have a relationship with somebody you don't trust?
no, I don't think so.
But here's the thing, though. If that is an issue, and I feel like at certain times, both parties have to step back and be like, damn, what am I doing that my woman or my man don't trust me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what it is. I'm just too popular and too, you know, I know too many people and I have access to people that that, you know, she may think that I might like or I might be attracted to. And then when you see me around them and talking to them or see me cool with them, you know what I mean? And then, like you said, when you see me talking to them, it's too much.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be talking. Why are you having a conversation with this person? It ain't about business. Why y'all talking? Oh, now you got new friends? That's your friend now?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's networking. Of course I'm your
Yeah,
friends.
I just think, you know, some people have this whole mind thing to where you belong to them, you that like they own you or something. And that's not the case. Like, you don't own just because you're in a relationship with somebody, you do not own them.
Right.
They are their own person, you are your own person. You know, let them be free to do what they want to do and how they want to do it and when they want to do it, and just trust the fact that they gonna do right. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Like,
And if they don't, like you said, they'll show you. And then
Yeah.
you could deal with it then and deal
Yeah.
with it accordingly.
yeah.
Yep. And you just gotta communicate. You gotta communicate what you are. You can't be no walkover. You know what I'm saying? Had my wife had been somebody that I could just walk all over and
Not gonna happen.
yeah, and she wasn't a tough, strong woman, then I'd probably do whatever I want to do. But the fact that she checks me, you know what I'm saying? Whenever she feels something, she don't let it, you know, she can't sit, it can't harbor with her. You know what I'm saying? She got to talk about it. She got to confront me if she got to confront me and put me in my place. But that helps me grow. That helps me be a better person. You know
That's
what I'm
one
saying?
thing I don't like about her
What's that?
is the fact that you check me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, let me tell you, when I check her,
You check it.
she go from 0 to 100 real quick. Because you'll probably get that person that does not like being called out on their stuff because they never have been. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
I don't want you checking me, but I like the fact that you check me.
It turn
though,
you
because
on.
It does. It does. But, you know, but I'm glad you check me how you check me though. You always check me behind closed doors. You don't never do it in front of nobody.
Oh, yeah. When we in front of people, we in front of
you
anybody.
got
we,
my back
yeah.
10 toes down.
We moving as a unit. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as we
All
get
right,
in the
so
car,
if she's absolutely wrong, you got her back.
yeah, I got her back. But,
In
but
front
when
of
we
people,
get in the
yeah.
car, I'm tearing her up. I'm
sure
like, you
is.
know you wrong. You need to apologize. You need to
Yeah.
do this. You need to do that. Like, I'm that one. I'm going to check my wife because it's up to me. I'm not finna have you out here looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you wrong, you wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she ain't gonna make me look wrong in front of nobody though.
So she dead wrong right there, dead wrong. You just gonna be like, yeah, she said that.
Actually,
right.
actually, I'm going to stay quiet unless I got to step in. But if I got to step in, I'm going to have my wife back. You know what
yeah,
I
because
mean?
normally I can handle myself.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I don't,
Even if she wrong, you gonna have her back.
I got her back. But as soon as we get in the car or as soon as I pull up, like, babe, let's go to the bathroom. You got dang on wrong. You know what I'm saying? You need
and
to
then
fix
she'll
it.
make me apologize and all of that, and I'll be like blah blah blah, whatever. You
Yeah.
know, and then I
Yeah.
apologize.
That's cool. I learned something today. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I learned something.
Yeah.
Cause I sometimes, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If you wrong, I'll be like, look, you know, cause I'm always been a mediator or a peacemaker. So my thing, I ain't gonna make you look dumb, but I'm just gonna say, look, you know, that's not what it was. You ain't,
Yeah.
you kind of wrong with it.
Yeah.
But you right. Maybe you shouldn't do that in front of people.
Yeah, because that gives people leverage to wanna be like, oh look, like you know how people just prey on your relationship already anyway. Like
Yeah. My biggest thing, I tell her all the time, we laugh about it every time either one of us say it. I be like, we ain't moving as a unit.
Yeah.
And we just start laughing. Like, we got to move as a unit.
you gotta move as a unit because
know
you
what I
don't
mean?
you don't want to give nobody no reason at all to be looking at you sideways like, oh okay, so they walking around here thinking that they perfect and all of that when really they got some shit going on. So you don't want to even let them think that
Don't
at
even
all.
let them have that. Don't even let them have that.
No,
Right.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
not at all.
But, you know, every relationship go through things. That's what people got to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, I'd rather you love me and not like me versus you don't love me and not like me. Because
Yeah.
if you love me, you always going to have my best interest regardless of what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people go through seasons in their relationship, especially if you've been together for a long time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to go through seasons where you look at it, you might wake up, you might just be goddamn tired of waking up to that person. You might look at, I can't stand your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Absolutely, yep.
But you
Just
like, I
nigga.
love you,
I
so
done
I
been
ain't
there.
going nowhere.
I done
I ain't
been
going
there.
nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I done been there. I look at you sometimes.
Ha, ha.
Like, goddamn, she get on my nerves. Like, really? I don't like you today. Leave me
Yeah.
alone. But you know what I do? I take my little happy butt onto my little personal space.
Right.
And I take time for self and I have
Yeah.
to reflect. Like, okay, why do I not like her? What did she do for me not to like her today?
Yeah.
You know? And I have to, sometimes you have to take a piece of paper and pen, and I know something that might sound a little
No,
whack
it's right.
a little bit.
Looking
but
at it sometimes helps.
yeah,
Right.
when you write down your pros and your cons of the person that you're with, and if the bad outweighs the good,
You know what it is.
it's time to go. It's time to go.
Yeah.
And sometimes you really have to do that. I know I had to do that in my last relationship, and them bads was bad, and I was like, it's time to go. So sometimes you just have to do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, people don't.
I'm glad it was time to go though, cause I would have never got you.
Oh, look at you
So I'm
trying
glad
to
it
be
was
all
time to go.
You do it to me sometimes,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know. So, with all of that being said, if you don't like somebody that you're with, but you love them, how long do you have to wait before you say, okay, like how do you fix the issue if you don't like them?
I'm staying, cause I feel like it's something that can be worked out. Now, if you're not putting no effort in, you know what I'm saying? Then, if I'm constantly trying and I'm wrecking myself and I'm hurting, you know what I'm saying? Then eventually I'm gonna be like, I can't do this no more. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you're not putting in any effort. But if you are, then I'm definitely staying, because I feel like you go through those seasons. If you ask anybody that's been married for a long time, they gon' tell you it's been times where I felt like I fell out of love with this person. I didn't like this person. You know what I'm saying? But I held on, and things changed and things got better. It's all about having that stick to it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes our generation don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom's generation and the generations before us, they had that stick to it where they like, regardless of whatever, we gonna work it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that one time that we was going through it bad, and you told me that you wasn't in love with me anymore, and you told me that you didn't even like me. That was tough.
Dang, Rich Mo, why you gotta do me like that, Rich Mo? Why you gotta do me like that?
You hurt me just now, man.
I mean,
I
but
was rooting for y'all.
you know, but we made it through it.
We made it through
That's
it though. I mean, I think by her telling me that, I think that woke me up a whole lot to make me look at myself and be like, okay, what do I need to do in order for me to change this around? Because that hurt me to the core to know that you wasn't in love with me no more, because you have never said that to me. So I had to look at self and be like, okay, well, what am I doing wrong, or what did I change about me for her to think that, or even have the balls to even say that to me?
Say that. So what was your immediate reaction?
Oh, I thought it was over. Like
cried.
I cried. I thought it
felt
was
bad.
over. I thought we was about to get a divorce and
Yeah.
everything. I was like, oh,
Damn.
what did I like? Where did I go wrong? Like, what did I do? But us actually sitting down, having the conversation, and just reconnecting.
Are we open here?
Huh?
Are we open here?
Uh-huh.
What made you feel like that?
I'm trying to put myself back in that time. I think it was, I don't know what made me feel. I'm trying to put myself back.
Because I wasn't giving you the booty.
Oh yeah. She was holding out. I don't know why. Yeah, she was holding out, and I was like, man, wait a minute, this ain't right. I can't live like this. Like,
What the hell?
you know, I'm looking. My eyes going to anything walking right now.
Yeah,
You got that?
like,
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like, but my wife, and that's the topic we gonna discuss. You know what I'm saying? I had to understand how she comes as far as intimacy and sex wise go. That's just not very important to her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like what
And-
made you stop? You wasn't even thinking about
I mean,
it.
no. It has always been that way throughout our marriage. I've never been someone that's like a sexual person. Sex is just not a top priority for me in
Okay.
any relationship, you know. So she's always known that from the beginning. But I think during this time we were trying to build businesses. I was, trying to figure out my life and what I was trying to, what I was doing with it, and it was just all over the place for myself. So yeah, I mentally I wasn't there, and it was reflecting on her, like I was neglecting her in that area. I wasn't giving her the affection, the love, the attention. I wasn't giving her none of that. But when I was doing it, I didn't realize that. until
Yeah.
she pointed it out to me, and I had to look in the mirror and be like, Tiana, get your shit together.
And now she do it too much. I be like, wait a minute now.
Because I'm 40. And when you turn 40,
She done hit that. She
getting
done hit
naughty.
that 40. She done hit that 40 peak, and I'm like, wait a minute, my young tenderoni self can't keep up. Damn,
Right.
my young tenderoni self can't keep up.
for
But
somebody that say they want it all the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. She can't keep up with me now. It's all good.
You
Yeah.
gotta be careful what you ask for.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I know, right?
Now you like me, like, come on, like, I'm tired.
Yeah, I ain't got no complaints right now. No complaints. But
Good.
yeah, you gotta be open. You gotta be open. You gotta be honest about your needs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'd rather my wife fulfill my needs than to even attempt to go somewhere else and get my needs fulfilled.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
not smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one thing I can say that I honestly trust her. Like, I haven't trusted anybody at all in no relationship that I've ever been in, but I trust her, you know, and she's like, that's
sweet.
one thing I can say about our relationship. We are so open and honest with each other about everything. If she see a female that she like or attracted to or feel like she's sexy, she'll tell me. She was like, baby, she fine, ain't she? I'm like,
I'd be like, look
Get
at
her
that.
number.
I'd be like, look at that right there, baby. Hell, she probably be looking before I do.
get her number.
I like that.
Get her number. Get her, baby. Get
We
her.
say Rich Mo. We say,
I said I like that. It's good. See, that's the thing. Like, it's good that y'all can talk like that. Because I think what got me tired and made me want the break that I wanted because I can't do that. I can't be myself. Like, if I'm walking, I won't even be looking at somebody and it's like, oh, what you looking at? That's what you like. That's what you want. It's like, why you making me feel like I'm not
Yeah,
even
like you
looking at that
can't
person?
like
Yeah.
you confined.
Can't
Yeah.
look, can't talk, can't joke. If I say a joke, not even about a female, like if I even joke with her, it's like, why you joke? It's like she just becomes so uptight, and it's just like
That has to
You
be
know.
very miserable.
that's the point.
Dang, baby, you so cutthroat.
I'm just saying.
Nah, she just said it. That's what it is, man.
That's
Listen,
miserable because
she
I
don't
would be
know.
miserable.
It is though.
If I can't be myself and I can't, just
And then be mad seeing me have fun with other people. Watch these things. Oh, you laughing and joking and flirting.
oh, that'd be
You know
the
what I'm
worst. Like you can't even laugh and joke and have fun. Like remember that Kevin Hart thing when he was talking about your girlfriend mad at you because you laughing extremely hard about shit. Like what the fuck you laughing at?
Like you laughing at me.
Yeah.
What you smiling for?
Right? Like damn, I can't even laugh.
I'm just chilling. Like, can't do nothing.
Yeah, that's the
Trust
worst.
me.
Yeah, you have to be your partner's best friend.
If y'all could think of a topic one of these days where we could talk about that, because like I said, the morals is different. Like the way she wanted me to be and who I am is just two different people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she gotta accept you for who you are.
I'm a people's person. I like the joke. Make everybody happy. And, oh, you out here making all these bitches laugh. I said, the niggas is laughing too. Like I said, it's not just for them.
And see, you just said that. Like, my wife is a people's person. She's a social butterfly. And I'm more quiet behind the scenes, but you know what I'm saying? I let her do her thing.
See,
I let her do her
and
thing.
shout out to that, man, because you got to let people be themselves. Because, like you said, it could be miserable when you just can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it can change who you are as a person too, mentally. Like it can put you in a really bad headspace to where you're confining yourself of who you are. Like you can't even be you. You know, and then you start losing yourself.
It happened. I was down for years. And it took somebody. I remember one day I was with Siege. I hadn't seen him in years. It's right before he put the shop here. He was just like, yo, like, I don't know what's going on with you, but he was just like, yo, I need to owe you back. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we knew each other for a minute. I'm just looking at him like, and then I just looked at myself like, damn, I'm really acting different. You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't care about how I looked when I came outside, nothing. Because I just wanted to make her happy. And it was just like, making her happy is being in the bubble with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be yourself because guess what? If you don't be yourself, you gonna resent who you with.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, damn, I don't like this relationship. I don't like who I am in this relationship. Matter of fact, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where we at. That's why this conversation was
Yeah.
how it was for me. I love you, but I don't like you. Like I don't. It's just I don't like being around you. It's not fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Ooh, that's the word right there.
It's not fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun. You got to have fun with the person that you with. Like you have to enjoy your life together.
I want to, but it's just like fun is whatever she want to do, not what I want to do.
Oh no, it's a two-way street,
No,
bruh.
see.
It's a two-way street. Like if you gonna have fun, I gotta have fun too. Matter of fact, we gonna have fun together. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be where you enjoying our relationship and I'm just a lost little puppy dog following behind you.
Looking crazy. Looking crazy.
Looking real
So,
crazy.
well, now that you feel like that, what do you think you need to do? I think you just, I don't know. I'm not going to give my advice.
I think we ain't gonna take her advice because she a Taurus and she cutthroat.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say you just need to communicate with her and just let her know your wants
I
and your
learned
needs.
a few things today, so that's
Yeah.
what it is. I'm going,
That's good.
try to apply it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's good.
Try to apply it, see what the hell happens. But other than that, it is what it is. Things just gonna take their course.
Yeah. It is. So we
Cause
just
I
gonna-
gotta be happy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you can't operate in your purpose. You can't do everything that you're meant to do that God has for you if you're not happy with yourself. If you're holding back.
Can't.
So
Yeah.
do you really just do that though? Do you just let it just take its course? Because
No,
when
that's
you-
not what I meant. I said that.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant. What I meant is I've been trying to prevent things, but I have to face it. That's what I meant. It's like it's God's will, so it's like at the end of the day, I'm just gonna have to let it go where it has to go. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna still try. Doesn't mean I'm giving up. It just means I'm gonna stop trying to force things.
Yeah.
Right.
I have to let it go as it flow as it go. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And just be truthful in how I feel.
Yeah.
You know that song? I don't know who sing it, and I can't think of who sing it off the top of my head, but it's an old school song that says, neither one of us want to be the first to say goodbye. I think a lot of relationships is like that. Like, you said, damn, Rich Mom. Yeah. A lot of people don't want to be the first person to say goodbye. They want the person because it makes them feel better about themselves. Like, if you leave me, you know what I'm saying? If you go on your way, I could be like, such and such left me. You know what I'm saying?
Like it makes you feel like I'm gonna show you, versus you leaving the person and seeing them flourish and be mad.
Right.
That you feel like you lost something. People don't want to lose nothing.
But you want to know what's crazy, though? It is a little bit off subject. When you leave somebody or somebody leaves you, it makes you level up to a whole
That's what I'm
nother
trying to tell you.
level.
'Cause the thing is,
Yeah.
if somebody leave you, it's like, all right, I'm gonna show them.
Yeah.
Next time you see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want that. You want the person. You want to be left so you can level up. You don't want to do the leaving because then it's like you leave and then it's like the person level up and you looking like, damn, did I do the right thing?
Yeah.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like,
That's
was
true.
I supposed to work it out?
Together.
Yeah, was I supposed to work it out? Like, what did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I find her trying to get me to. So if I think that you don't want to be in this, so I think that you should. Don't tell me what you think I should do. Tell me what you want to
What
do.
you wanna do.
Because you all this, you just all in my head telling me what you think. Like every day, it's just I think that you don't. You know what I'm saying? I think you're gonna do what you want to do. So I think that you just want to be single. I think you want to be like. And you keep telling me what I think. I think that's what you think.
You just
Yeah.
tell me what you think, and I'm
Yeah.
going to let you know what's on my heart and my mind.
Facts.
And then when you decide to just get up and walk away, then she's gonna be sitting there looking like you said, a little lost puppy dog.
Right, that's true.
But you kept putting that thought in my head though.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just I don't know. That's a tough one.
It really is.
That's a tough one. I mean, I don't know if I could just stay with somebody that I don't like. Like I don't know if I could do that. Cuz
It's very hard. But I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's because I look at the person that I'm with as my friend, as my best friend, and if I don't like my friend and you're just a friend, and I know I wouldn't mess with you if you was just a friend, then I don't know. I don't think I would be able to do it.
I say,
I mean, it depends on how long we've been together too, though.
yeah, closing remarks. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to go through those times where you don't like each other. You're going to fall in and out of love with each other. That's just a part of being in a committed relationship. But it's in those times that you really got to do some soul searching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And find out what it really is that you got to do. It's always easy to point the finger at somebody else, but you got to start looking in the mirror and see what you can do to change, to fix it, to better your relationship.
Yeah, and stop pointing the finger.
Yep.
Stop pointing the finger and start looking at self and figure out what needs to be done to fix it, no matter what it is. If it's counseling, if it's sitting
Yep.
down talking to each other or talking to yourself or having personal individual counseling for self, just figure out what it is that you need to do to fix that relationship or that marriage that you're in, if it means something to you.
Yeah. So we appreciate y'all tuning in tonight.
Yeah.
We appreciate our guest, Rich Mo, for dropping some jewels for the fellas out there that's tuning in. Catch us every Thursday on Black Ink Radio at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come kick it with the Clays. Before we get out of here, I want to give a shout out to I Am Fly, the CEO of I Am Fly, Royalty. I appreciate the dope gear I Am Fly that I'm rocking today.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, you can catch her on every platform at Team I Am Fly, logos, websites, anything far as creative director. She your girl. Reach out to her.
Yeah, she's pretty dope. Yeah, thank you guys for joining in. We really appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week.
We'll see y'all next Thursday. Peace.
125th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now